This next game in the Pac-12 should be pretty good one as well. UCLA and Oregon State. We've got Oregon State 4, and it looks like 3.5 4-point home favorites, 54 being the total in this game. I got a lean at the very least here to the Oregon State side. Like, we just saw them destroy Utah at home. We know how strong this home field is. And I saw Dante Moore against Washington State last week. And the only reason UCLA it was so tough for them to win and cover. They should have beaten Washington State by 3 or 4 touchdowns, because that defense was phenomenal for UCLA. Cameron Ward he was bad, but a lot of credit has to go to the defense of UCLA. They played great. But Dante Moore did not play great. He had a pick 6. He was very inaccurate, and he played like a young quarterback. I think he's going to be a good one in time, but he's going to have these little moments where he doesn't play well, and he's still trying to, especially when you play better teams. And now he's got to go on the road at Corvallis. We know how tough it can be against Oregon State in this building, in this venue. I think he's probably going to struggle here a little bit on the road against Oregon State. Oregon State, like I said, we know how strong this home field has been. Obviously, they weren't at their best. They weren't at their sharpest on defense against Cal. They certainly were on offense. DJ Uiagalelei was strong. The run game with Martinez was there. The balance was there. And to me, UCLA on offense from Moore last week, he plays like that here on the road at Oregon State, and Oregon State's going to take care of business. Simple as that. If he doesn't step it up in this game, because they won in spite of Dante Moore in the offense against Washington State. And I'm not nearly convinced the defense will play as well on the road. That being said, they did play well against Utah a couple weeks ago, but Utah's offense is limited right now. Oregon State's is not. I'm leaning Beavers here. What do you think, Conor, Mac?
Yeah, I lean the Beavers too. They're just at home. A 3 would be a little bit better. But I have to say, it's just at home there last week was good for UCLA. We talked about it last week. Now they go on the road, but their defense, I know it's still early, but this defense, they're tops in all the categories.
Hell of a defense he's got.
I'm shocked how well they've been playing. So if they bring that, always helps out on the road to keep a game close. And if Moore makes those mistakes, it's bad. They lose. They lose by a touchdown at least in this game. But Oregon State still has some pretty good defensive numbers, even though they played a couple shootouts. The defense always seems to play better at home too here in Corvallis. So to me, especially if I get a 3, it's lay it with Oregon State, even with how well UCLA's played.